Shalom, family. This is Brother Matt with another message of daily edification brought to you through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. A little late today. Need some repairs done on my vehicle, so couldn't make it into work. You know, it happens. Just another day in captivity. So, while I'm waiting on my rental car to be ready, y'all know how we do. We stay in these scripts no matter what. You know, if you're not pushing, you're falling. So we got to continue to push. All right, no stopping. And I'm certainly not. I don't care what happens. This is important because we getting close, man. We getting close. I can't explain it. I feel something, but you know, it's just a feeling. That's all I got right now, man. It feels good though, because to know that we almost at the end of this, man. You know, forever. We'll never have to go through this again. The Most High put his foot in our ass, man. Okay. You know, I never want to go through this again. This is pure hell. This is what Yahweh Shai meant when he said that you shall not depart hence until you pay the uttermost farthing. He means that we not gonna get out of here till we pay for that last little bit. You know what I mean? He's correcting us in measure. We're not getting the full wrath of what we deserve, but you know, he puts us through some troubled times and hard times to get a little get back, because he paid the price. He paid the price. All right. So we really don't have nothing to complain about, man. Compared to what we could have got. Okay, I'm just being real with you. So we really got off easy, man. That's why I try not to complain, and I put this work in. So today, I don't know. I've been asked this question a couple of times, man. Especially from Aqua, because I mean they just want to know what's it gonna be like, you know? Yeah. How is it gonna be? I mean, they want to know. I'm not mad at y'all for that. I mean, pretty sure some of the ox want to know what's it gonna be like too. Like, what's the first order of business? You know, what do we do? So suppose everything cracks. Say next week, next month. What happens? Well, this is why I need to get with you brothers, because that's the first order of things, is the setup. You know, and this is why it's why I've been yelling, cussing, bashing. Ain't because I hate Aqua, it's because I love them. I want y'all to know what's coming, you know. I want y'all to be prepared. This is going to be a shock for you. It's going to be a good shock, but all in all, it's still a shock, man. It's not something you're used to, you know. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna give the whole spectrum. All right. I'm not fishing. I'm not at a loss for words. It's just such a broad scope. I'm trying to find an entry point to just begin what I'm trying to relay across to you all, because it's going to happen. Basically, the first order of business, like I say, would be the setup. That begins with our men, because you got to understand something. We're not gonna be subject to anyone when this time comes. It ain't gonna be us under the government. We're not going to be under, the police force, none of that shit, man. It's going to be us. We're going to be everything, the men. We will be in rulership, starting in our own area. Like I said, Colorado, North Carolina, or South Dakota, one of those 3 states. Wherever you at. Primarily Colorado. Be in charge, period. Won't be no, like I say, police, none of that. It'll be us. And that's going to be new for everybody. Because we're going to run our society by the laws of Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, man. All right? That's how it's going to go. So, how does that work? Well, like I say, suppose it happens next week, right? Then setup is going to have to take place. Calls will be made. We'll start bringing in brothers. That's why you ox have to be on point, man. And I'm going to take my time with this because this is what we've been building up to. And you're going to find out why. All right? You brothers got to be up to par, man. Everybody just not going to get a call or a notification or something to come, because setup going to need brothers that are serious. All right? You call yourself the 144, I hope you know what that means. All right? Because truth be told, some of y'all got an idea, like y'all hear multiple wives and all that. You're like, yeah, man, yeah. No, it's a whole lot deeper than that, man. All right? That's just part of it. You got to understand why. You have to understand why the Most High has it set up that way. You have to understand what your position is going to be in that. Like I said, it ain't just about getting in no booty line, man. That's that's small. That's a very small fraction of it. All right. That's not what this is about. That's worldly thinking. So that's what I have to get across to you today. Will I be able to do this in one sit down? Maybe not. I don't think so. It's the introduction right now. It's taking forever, but I have to put it down so that you can understand. All right? So we got to get a biblical worldview of who we are, starting with us. And then we'll take it down. Right? So let's go to let's go to Revelations. I'm going to go to Revelations chapter 14, starting at verse 1. It says, "And I looked, and lo, a lamb stood on the Mount Zion, and with him 144,000, having his father's name written in their foreheads." That's who you say you are, right? Right? All right. If you got his name written in your forehead, then you know that you better be about that life. There ain't no playing. Verse 2, "And I heard a voice from heaven, as the voice of many waters, and as the voice of a great thunder. And I heard the voice of harpers harping with their harps." That's our voices. That's what we speak. That's what we teach. We know. We know the word. We know what it means. We know who we are. All right. Verse 3, "And they sung as it were a new song before the throne." The new song before the throne is the law of liberty. It's not the law of Moses anymore. All right. "And before the 4 beasts and the elders, and no man can learn that song but the 144,000. This is why we get so much animosity and hatred on here from law keepers, because they can't sing the song. They sing the old song. We sing the new. All right. "These were which were redeemed from the earth." We are redeemed. We're redeemed because Yahweh Shai died for our sins. All right? He died for our sins, and we accept that, and that was manifested in this life. This is why we can sing the song and they can't. They're not redeemed. They're still under the old law. They're still under the old covenant. They have not crossed over. They are going to pay for their own sins. The women too. All you women that are with law keepers, you're going to pay. You're gonna bear the punishment of the man that you connected with. Can you get out now? Yeah, if you have a mind to. If you have a mind to, you're not supposed to be there. If you're feeling convicted, if you're feeling like you're in the wrong place, you need to move. You need to get away from them because you're not supposed to be there. If you think I'm a piece of shit, get in line. If you think that I'm talking out of my ass and I don't know what I'm talking about and it's the law, then you're exactly where you're supposed to be. Stay with his ass so your ass can get condemned because you're one of those wicked spirits. You have woken up to shame and everlasting contempt. That's what you're supposed to be doing. All right? Like I said, I'm going to take my time with this today. Verse 4. These are they which were not defiled with women, for they are virgins. He's calling us virgins. Yahushua is calling us virgins to him. All right? Y'all know Yahushua ain't on none of that gay-ass faggot shit, man. This is just a metaphor, metaphorically speaking, meaning that we're espoused to him. We belong only to him. We don't follow any other laws. We follow the law of liberty, which is that's his law. Moses' law is his law. This law here is Yahweh's law is the law of liberty. All right. It says, for they are virgins. That's us. These are they which follow the Lamb whithersoever he goeth. That's how we know it's talking about the law of liberty, because that's what the liberty is. It's the freedom. We follow him. We're not restricted to any law of Moses. All right. These were redeemed from among men. We were redeemed from among the law keepers, right? Being the first fruits unto the power and unto the Lamb. We're the first fruits unto the Father and the Son. We are the first fruits. This is the first time this has ever happened. We've come from under the law of Moses, and now we are under the law of liberty, under the Father, under Yahushua, which proves that the law of liberty comes from the Father, because Yahushua doesn't speak anything that his Father is not in agreement with. Verse 5. And in their mouth was found no guile, for they are without fault before the throne of the power. All right. So, without fault means we can be trusted. We don't lie to each other. We don't connive with each other. We're on point with each other in every way. All right. There's no griminess among us, because we are up under Yahushua. We represent him as he represents the Father, and we represent each other. We have each other's backs. We help each other. We love each other. We got a bond. That's what we have. All right? That's what that means. No guile means that our women will be able to trust us, because we're going to rule them. But we're going to rule them in love, in a loving way. It's not a domineering, draconian rulership. Do as I say, slamming your fist on the table and all that. No. They're going to love to be around us. They're going to love to be in our company. They're going to be sad if we have to leave. That's the type of rulership I'm talking about. All right. They're going to hate when we can't finish off a conversation because we might have to go. They'll miss us when we're gone. They'll be happy when we return. That's the type of rulership. All right. It's going to be real. All right. Now, when it comes to that, the brothers will have to set up their places. You'll be able to, trust me. You'll be able to set up your places. And then it's not a rush all, get all. No. It'll be a process. All right. It'll be a process of, whatever your place is, it's going to be ran with your own individual personality, but women that you have there, or woman that you have there, they'll be under your leadership, your rulership. And I want to say this to the Aquas. This is probably cutting your eardrums right now, but you don't have to be there. See, all of this old law stuff is going away here. All right, it's going away. In this society, you get married or whatever. Your wife has exclusive rights to you. You are a man and all of that stuff, right? Well, in the kingdom, no one woman is going to have exclusive rights to a man of the Lord. She's not. You all will. You will have to share him. I'm going to show you why. Let's go to just Corinthians. Yeah. 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 20. It says, "For ye are bought with a price, therefore glorify the power in your body and in your spirit, which are the powers." All right. 1 Corinthians 7 and 23. "Ye are bought with a price. Be not ye the servants of men." So what does that mean? That means that me, all of the brothers, we belong to Yahushua. That's why he called us his virgins. All right. And then because we belong to him, we don't serve anybody else but him. This is why we won't serve women in the kingdom. Understand? He's now going to disperse us to you, the women. In the same way we serve Yahushua in love, is the same way our women will serve us in love. Why? Because Yahushua supplies us with everything that we need. You know, he gives us according to his will what we want. He withholds no good thing from us in the kingdom. He said he's going to answer us before we even ask him anything. All right? All he asks is our loyalty and our love to him. Now, there's only one Yahushua. Just one. How many men is? We got 144,000 men, plus all of the men that are not part of the 144, the elect, right? So there's going to be a hierarchy in the kingdom. But as far as the 144, we're under Yahushua exclusively. And that's our power. And then Yahushua is under the Father. All right? So let me get a precept for that. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 3. "But I would have you know that the head of every man is Yahushua, and the head of every woman is the man, and the head of Yahushua is the power, the Father." That's the order. All right? So, knowing that, everybody has a role to play. Whatever Yahushua needs, we get him. Whatever Yahushua wants, we get him. He needs something, we there. Quick. Snap to it. That's our head. All right? Now, in the other divisions that are beneath him, we are going to be placed over you women. That's why you can't have your own man, because that man doesn't belong to you. He belongs to we are here to give rulership over you women, so that you are protected the way Yahushua protects us. And Yahushua is protected by the Father. But all power from the Father was given unto him. So he gives that power to us so that we can in turn protect and take care of you the way he takes care of us. That's why you won't have your own man. This is the bullshit they taught us here in this society. And that was to keep us separated. Look how it is. A lot of you women out there, you don't even have a man right now at all. You know? Don't even know when one's coming. In the kingdom, no woman is going to be without a man, because she's going to have one over her and over the rest of them. All right? And he's going to be everything that you need. That's why I say you brothers have to get yourself together. Right? Now, let's go to Isaiah chapter 32, verse 1. It says, "Behold, a king shall reign in righteousness, and princes shall rule in judgment. That's us, princes. We won't be kings until Yahushua comes back and crowns us. We'll be princes ruling in judgment. During the time of judgment, the princes are going to rule. That's us. All right. Verse 2. And a man shall be as a hiding place from the wind, and a covert from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place, as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land. That's what the men of the Lord are going to be to you women. All right. That one man is going to be able to supply everything that you need, shit, and want, basically. Y'all won't want for anything. So the men will set up when that time comes. You know, I'm not talking about no little 2 or 3 bedroom, no little 2 or 3 bedroom house or nothing like that. No, these are gonna be mansions. Now, I'm talking about here, Earth. All right, when the time comes. All right, I'm giving y'all a little bit at a time. All right, it's so much. It's like trying to squeeze a gallon of milk in a little coffee cup with everything that I have to tell you. But it's coming. It's going to be that. And trust me and believe when I say it's going to happen, it will. The Bible doesn't lie. If that's the case, we would have never woke up to this. All right, I've seen it. I know it's going to come to pass. The men of the Lord will be able to more than abundantly supply what the women need. All right, for our nation. First and foremost, the order of business is going to be to for the Brotherhood to be a solid band. All right, that's first. That's the first order. The brothers have to be together. This is why I'm pushing for us to get together. Once that's done, then more information will be dispersed. All right. We will have a solemn assembly. So a lot of things I got to talk to you brothers about. All right. So I wanted to get that point across today to the brothers to let you know who we belong to. We belong to Yahushua forever. We'll never be free of him. We don't want to be. All right. He's our power. All right. And you Aqua, y'all gonna have to remember that. You're gonna have to put that in your head so you can understand. In this society, you can have a man and you can have a husband. And yeah, he might step and fetch it for you or something like that. Or, y'all sit up but it's not gonna be like that in the kingdom, because he's gonna be there for all of you. Let's just give an example. Let's just say 5 of y'all. I don't know, 10, whatever. It's a family. That's all it is. He's going to be there. You're going to be there. In the relationships that he has, he's going to be your best friend for all of y'all. You need guidance. You need something from the word, something you don't understand. You need help with something. You feel it down. He's going to be there for all of you. It's his job. All right. You need anything, he's going to be there. That's his job. And that's what we will be put here for. That's why Isaiah chapter 32 says he's going to be a hiding place from the wind. There's going to be a lot of women that don't have that comfort. These heathen women, they're going to be catching hell. You're not. Now think about it. All you single women out there right now, no man. Would you really want to live through the tribulation like that in the same condition you in now, with a man that's basically no good, not good for anything, undependable, a liar, just a straight heathen? Or you'd rather be in a big mansion, right, taken care of, with a man of the Lord that has everything you need and can supply everything you need, and you can live in harmony, and you have sisters that are also a wife to him. All right. If this conversation turns you off, then you're not a spiritually minded woman. You need to rethink it. You can have this life here. You can have it. This life here, if this turns you off, then the alternative is you can stay out here, all right? And you can continue to live how you're living. You can stay in your apartment. You can stay in your home that you own by yourself, you and your children. And when Mr. Right come along, during the tribulation, with his RFID chip and everything, y'all can live out the rest of your days in happiness. You'll have your man, Meanwhile, the Aqua, the women of the Lord, they'll dwell with their king. They'll be up late at night, laughing, talking, going through scriptures, taking trips, being on boats. You know, I done gave away too much already. Man, what the Most High wants is He wants sincerity. But I can't not give you a few tablespoons of what's to come. Because this is what's going to happen. Even if we got people out there that they start hearing what you can get and what you can have, then, shalom, barakatah Yahweh, he want to be an Israelite for the wrong reasons. Look, it's still not going to pan out. Because if you're in there with that attitude and that mode and turn into a heathen, you're going to get thrown out, man. Just like that. And you will be thrown out and you will not be able to come back. So just know that. All right? It's going to be real aquaf in there that really love the Most High, man. And they love the Most High through their men. That's how. Ain't going to be no heathens, no hell raising, no backbiting, no fighting, no catty bullshit. Now, I ain't going to say it's going to be perfect. It's not. But you should be able to settle disagreements and things like that in a peaceful, spiritual way. And it's going to be regulated by the word. All right? So, I'm going to cut this video right here. And I want y'all to chew on that. Stay tuned for the next one. I got a long day. I ain't got nothing to do, y'all. So I'm going to be bringing the next message coming at you in just a minute, all right? It's going to end this installment right here. Giving all praises to Yahweh Bashem Mashiach Yahweh Shai. All right, all praises due. See y'all in a minute. Matthias out. Shalom.